I wanted to talk to y'all tonight about a few things. I've never done one of these little video casts before, but thought it'd be a good thing to get my message out here. Well, let's start off. My name's Richard Anderson Jr. I'm currently 20 years old. No job. Okay, when I was 16, both my parents become sick. And that was kind of a downfall to me. It's the way everybody looked at it, as it was a downfall. Well, the way I looked at it was, that's my parents. You know, I had to take care of them. They took care of me as I was a child. They gave me everything I ever wanted. By no means was I spoiled. Okay, I took care of my parents. I stayed home when I needed to. Very, very rare was it that you see me out about in town or with friends, because I chose to alienate myself from my friends so that way I could take care of my family. Family first. It's number one priority in my life. Well, then my mom got even sicker. And it played with my heart for a while. And it still does. I mean, when you lose one of your parents, it's going to play with you. It's going to play with your mind. It's going to play with your heart. And I'm not talking about a good play. You know, my mom was really my everything. She was my confidant. I told her everything. And till this day, I still talk to her. The thing is, she got sick and she would have to go to the hospital. She was so sick, in fact, that she would go to the hospital at 3 in the morning, 2 or 3 times a week, because she couldn't breathe. She had COPD and emphysema. She only had 10% of her lungs. Well, I'm the one that drove her around everywhere she had to go. Well, one day in May, March, I'm sorry. We were coming home. I was bringing her back from the hospital. And we were just talking, cutting up, you know, having a good old time. And then she went blank. And I was driving home in my truck. And she starts mumbling. And, you know, I didn't think nothing of it. I happened to look at her. And she was as white as an eggshell. Her eyes was rolling in the back of her head. So I pulled over as fast as I could. I jumped out. I run over to her side. Went to pull her out of my truck. And there she died in my arms. At the age of 19, I just watched my mom pass away in my arms. Now, the next thing that I did, I've never been certified in. I've only took a few classes. And I started doing CPR right away, because I didn't want my mama to leave me right then. Till this day, I tell you, I'm a mama's boy. And anyways, a volunteer firefighter. I never did catch his name. He come to help me. By the time he got there, I had revived her. Me at 19, reviving my mom. She was dead in my arms. She wasn't breathing. She wasn't responding. She was dead. I brought her back. You know, and that's something that plays with my mind a lot. Well, she went to the hospice house. April 19th. I never will forget it. April 19th, me and my girlfriend took her down there. And it was only supposed to be a 3-week thing. She'd be better, she'd be back home. Well, I took my girlfriend on a date that night. And on the way home, about 9 o'clock, I get a phone call. Best day of my life. I finally got me a job. Then the next day, my girlfriend gets a job. Same place I work. I was jumping up and down for joy. My mama was supposed to be getting better. I got a job. I had my truck. I had the best girl in the world. Well, that fell short. I lost my job because I was spending time with my mother because she was getting worse every day. And finally, about 8 o'clock, April 26, 2012, the good Lord said he needed an angel. And, excuse me, the good Lord said he needed an angel, and he took her home. You know, when you lose your parent, it really weighs on you. And shortly after that, I lost my girlfriend. So, some months down the road, in October, I decided to go to Kansas City, Missouri, and try to find a job to help my dad. Well, when I got there, things wasn't what they seemed. I stayed at the bottom of a bottle for 3 or 4 weeks, maybe months, I don't know. I can't remember. You know, me at 20, stayed at the bottom of a bottle. And things started looking up for me. I got a job, you know, started making good money. Well, I get a call. My dad's health's declining, worse than what it was when I left. I spent 6 months in Kansas City, Missouri. So, I come home. 24-hour bus ride on a Greyhound from Kansas City, Missouri. Excuse me, from Kansas City, Kansas to Tifton, Georgia. 24 hours. I get home, start taking care of my dad, everything's better. Well, these past couple of weeks since I've been home, I've been thinking a lot. I really want to start a career in singing, and that's something that's always inspired me was songs. That's always how I got out of bad moods, got out of my depression, and you know, my mom was one of the biggest inspirations in my life. You know, I like to think I can sing just a little bit. Some people say I sing good. It depends on who's ever listening. But I really don't care how people listen. As long as they hear my lyrics, my songs, my words, that's all that I care. I can't play a guitar. I can't play a musical instrument to save my life. But I can sing. And if anybody else is out there that has been through what I've been through, please write me. It is RICKA673@gmail.com. Text me. If you can't get it, Facebook me. It's under Rick Anderson. Another reason I like to sing is because I don't have the best love life. But the best one I ever had go because she cheated on me. You know, I don't hold that against her. You know, a person makes mistakes. I'm not perfect. I've made plenty of mistakes in my life. I'm not fixing to condemn somebody. I have no right to judge somebody. So, and y'all let me know what y'all think of these videos. And if y'all like them, tell me. If y'all don't, tell me. If you do, I'll start doing one every day, every week, if possible. Just let me know, and I greatly appreciate it.